Morning sunlight streams through the large glass windows of Heavenly Spoon. The warm golden light highlights the organized chaos of the restaurant as Ha-eun preps for the day. Ji-hoon, dressed in a pristine white shirt with the sleeves rolled up, walks in looking completely out of place. "What are you doing here?" Ha-eun asks, her voice incredulous as she dices vegetables. Ji-hoon smirks, holding up a shiny apron. "Your brother said I needed to prove I can help. Consider me your new apprentice." Ha-eun bursts out laughing. "You? In my kitchen? You can't even fry an egg." "Watch and learn," Ji-hoon declares confidently. Cue disaster. Ji-hoon's first attempt at chopping vegetables ends with lopsided pieces. When he tries to stir-fry, the flames shoot up too high, nearly setting his sleeves on fire. The kitchen is soon filled with smoke, and the fire alarm blares. "Get out of my kitchen," Ha-eun yells, shooing him away. Ji-hoon coughs but refuses to leave. "Not until I prove I can do this." Ha-eun sighs, her frustration illuminated by the harsh overhead lights, and begrudgingly agrees to teach him the basics. Under the softer glow of the evening kitchen lights, Ha-eun patiently guides Ji-hoon through making kimchi pancakes. She stands behind him, adjusting his grip on the spatula. Gentle. "Cooking isn't just about strength, it's about timing and care," she says. Ji-hoon glances at her, the usually sharp edge in his gaze softening. "You're surprisingly patient. I thought you'd throw the pan at me by now." Ha-eun chuckles, flicking some flour at him. "Don't test me." By the end of the lesson, Ji-hoon successfully flips a pancake. The golden brown crust gleams under the warm light, and Ha-eun claps. "Not bad for a chaebol heir." Ji-hoon grins. "Not bad for your apprentice." For a moment, they're just two people enjoying each other's company. The next day, Ha-eun drags Ji-hoon to the bustling local market to buy fresh ingredients. The morning sunlight filters through the colorful tarps of the stalls, casting a vibrant mosaic of colors on the ground. Ji-hoon winces at the noise and smells, holding a bag of radishes at arm's length. Do people actually enjoy this chaos? Ha-eun rolls her eyes. This chaos is where the best food comes from. As they haggle with vendors, Ji-hoon's awkward attempts at negotiating make Ha-eun laugh. At one point, a little girl selling snacks shyly offers Ji-hoon a rice cake, blushing furiously. Ji-hoon, surprisingly sweet, kneels to thank her, earning a soft smile from Ha-eun. Under the bright market lights, their banter takes on a playful tone. When Ji-hoon insists on carrying all the bags, Ha-eun teases, "You're actually useful for something." That night, after the restaurant closes, Ha-eun and Ji-hoon practice a wedding dance for an upcoming event with his family. The restaurant is dimly lit, with only a few soft hanging bulbs casting a warm glow. Ha-eun steps on Ji-hoon's foot for the third time. "I told you, I'm a terrible dancer." Ji-hoon winces but smirks. "You're not terrible. You're unique." "Unique?" she snaps, but she's laughing. Ji-hoon pulls her closer, guiding her with surprising grace. "Just follow my lead." The world seems to shrink around them as they move together, their laughter fading into quiet concentration. Ha-eun stumbles, and Ji-hoon catches her, his hands steady on her waist. Their faces are inches apart under the golden light. Ji-hoon's gaze softens, and Ha-eun's breath catches. For a moment, the fake relationship feels dangerously real. But just before their lips touch, Ha-eun pulls back, her cheeks flushed. "We should call it a night." Ji-hoon nods, his usual smirk replaced by something more vulnerable.
"Yeah.
Good idea." As Ji-hoon walks home, the city lights reflect off the Han River, casting a dreamy glow over the scene. He pauses on a bridge, staring at his own reflection. "Get it together, Ji-hoon," he mutters to himself. "This is just a deal." Back at the restaurant, Ha-eun watches him leave from the window, the faint hum of cicadas filling the quiet night. She presses her hand to her chest, her heart racing. "It's just an act," she whispers, trying to convince herself. But neither of them can shake the feeling that something is beginning to change under the soft lights of their shared world.